Louis Vuitton is a famous name in fashion and luxury. It's known as the top luxury brand globally. Surprisingly, the person who started it all, Louis Vuitton himself, was once homeless, struggling to find food and a place to sleep. Despite these tough beginnings, his brand is now synonymous with wealth and success. His story shows how hard work and creativity can turn humble beginnings into extraordinary achievements. Louis Vuitton was born in 1821 in a small village in France's Jura region, lacking basic amenities like electricity and running water. Despite coming from a working-class family, young Louis faced extreme poverty. His father worked as a miller and farmer, while his mother made hats to make ends meet. Without formal education, Louis worked on the family farm to help put food on the table. Financial struggles cast a shadow over his future, worsened by his mother's untimely death and a difficult relationship with his stepmother. Despite these challenges, Louis harbored a strong ambition to succeed. His stepmother's hostility eventually led him to make a life-changing decision. Provoked by his cruel stepmother, Louis Vuitton fled his home and embarked on a challenging 225-mile journey to Paris, with no money or food. Sleeping on streets and in forests, he endured hunger and cold with only a cloak for warmth. Along the way, he took up odd jobs and learned various crafts from skilled artisans, including metalwork, woodworking, stonemasonry, and sewing. Little did he know, mastering these skills would shape his future in profound ways. After 3 years of grueling travel, Louis Vuitton arrived in Paris in 1837, amidst the city's rapid industrialization. With the rise of long-distance travel, there was a demand for durable containers, and Louis, armed with skills learned on his journey, secured a job as an apprentice boxmaker and packer for Monsieur Maréchal. He excelled in his role, crafting custom-sized boxes and serving high-profile clients like the Empress of France, earning him recognition and prestige. Louis's innovative mind led him to revolutionize luggage design. He observed flaws in traditional leather trunks and introduced a lighter, more durable material, canvas. In 1858, he created the iconic Trianon trunk from canvas, marking a significant breakthrough in luggage design. Married to Clémence Émilie Pariot in 1854, Louis began saving to fulfill his dream of owning his own shop. After leaving Maréchal's employment, he opened a shop on Rue Neuve des Capucines, garnering attention as a master luggage maker. His bags became status symbols among the elite, and his fame spread worldwide. Despite his success, tragedy struck when production halted unexpectedly, threatening Louis's business and livelihood. His dreams seemed shattered, but his resilience and dedication to his craft remained unwavering. In 1870, the Franco-Prussian War erupted when Louis Vuitton was 49 years old. Like many others, Louis and his family were forced to flee their home and seek refuge in camps to survive. Food was scarce, and the family faced near starvation. When the war ended in 1871, Louis returned home to find everything destroyed. His workshop lay in ruins, stripped of all belongings. Louis Vuitton faced tough times but didn't give up. He believed in himself and kept dreaming. With whatever money he had saved, he searched for a new place to open his shop. Luckily, there were lots of shops for rent and prices were low. Louis saw this as a chance and opened a shop in a great spot in Paris, near the train station and a fancy hotel. Lots of travelers passed by, making it easy for them to buy his luggage. He worked hard on new bag designs, making them even better than before. People loved the stylish bags and wanted them as a status symbol. Some tried to copy his bags, but they couldn't match the quality. Louis Vuitton's business grew, and he opened a shop in London. Even royals started ordering from him. For 20 years, Louis enjoyed success, but as he got older, he couldn't keep up with the work. So he brought his son, Georges Vuitton, into the business. Sadly, Louis died at 70, leaving Georges in charge. George was creative like his dad. He invented a super secure lock and wanted to expand the business. He went to a big fair in Chicago with his cousin Henry, where they showcased their luxury goods. There, they met John Wanamaker, who sold Vuitton bags in his store. In 1896, George made a new design, the LV monogram in honor of his dad. This unique design made it hard for others to copy their bags. By 1905, they got a patent for it. Georges kept working hard, and by the 1930s, Vuitton bags were sold all over America. Business was booming, but then Georges died in 1936. Gaston Vuitton, Georges Vuitton's eldest son, took over the family business. But during World War II, everything changed. Factories closed and shops shut down worldwide. To keep his store in Vichy, France, open, Gaston may have worked with the ruling party of Germany, which wasn't good for the family's reputation. After the war, Gaston couldn't keep the business going. He passed what was left to his sons. But with Gaston gone, family disagreements caused more problems. To prevent the business from collapsing, their brother-in-law, Henri Racamier, took charge. This marked the end of the Vuitton family's control. Over the next 6 years, the Louis Vuitton brand changed gears and sales soared from $20 million to about $260 million. By 1987, they hit $1 billion in sales by opening stores worldwide. Henri Racamier merged the company with others like Moet Hennessy, forming Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. He kept reshaping the business, merging with brands like Givenchy, Berluti, and Guerlain. Later, Bernard Arnault joined Racamier and became CEO in 1989. But over time, interest in Louis Vuitton bags faded and sales dropped. They had to rethink their marketing. Collaborating with artists like Vivienne Westwood and Manolo Blahnik for special editions helped bring back interest in the brand. Thankfully, the company didn't face more unexpected disasters and kept growing steadily. Instead of just making luggage, they branched out into new areas like watches, clothes, and sunglasses. This helped them reach more customers who saw Louis Vuitton as a symbol of being part of the elite. This diversification strategy breathed new life into the company. From being seen as dull and predictable, Louis Vuitton became a top global fashion brand. Today, it's worth over $25 billion. All this success started with Louis Vuitton himself, who once lived on the streets and went hungry. It's thanks to that homeless boy who dreamed of making a better life for himself and his family. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch more videos by clicking on this video right over here.